This podcast is entirely improvised for viewers like you. Thank you. Sit on down. Sit and we can talk for a while. And I wanna see if I can make you smile.
Hello. This is Dr. Delaware Griffin, and I would like to welcome you all to Characters Anonymous, a support group for fictional characters. And today, it's very close to the gobble gobble holiday, the holiday, and I'm here with a family who is on the road, on the way to their holiday meal. I want everyone to know that this is a safe space, and even though you are a family, it might be a good idea to reveal something inside of yourselves prior to the holiday meal, so you can feel a sense of gratitude when you sit down with one another. If you would like, anyone in the family, once again, my name is Dr. Delaware Griffin. Anyone in the family, would anyone like to introduce themselves?
Oh, well, hello there, Dr. Delaware Griffin. My name's Theodore, but you can just call me Theo. And, I'm the, father parental unit in this, little clan we got here.
Thank you for being the first to speak.
Well, sure thing, Doctor. My pleasure.
Everyone's looking at me. Okay, my name's Sammy, and I'm here with my family, and that's my Uncle Teddy, and my parents are on a cruise right now.
Oh.
And they said that Uncle Teddy can drive me to Thanksgiving.
Oh, Sammy, you're always welcome. Part of this family. You always have a place here.
Thanks.
That's lovely. Anyone else?
Yeah, my name's Jake. I'm visiting home from college, so just driving up with good old dad here.
And it's a pleasure to have you with us, Jake.
Cousin Jake.
Cousin Sammy.
Yeah.
How you been?
I've been okay. I've been doing a lot of homework. I've honored math, and I'm talking to a boy, and he's super mean to me, but he does soccer.
You need me to take care of him, Sammy?
Yeah.
All right, we'll figure that on the trip back. We'll see what this boy's up to.
I am so loving this already. You are such a supportive family. I believe there's one other person that has yet to speak.
Yes, that is me. I'm the mother.
Oh, the mother.
Jake, thank you so much for coming home and accompanying us on this beautiful trip. And it's so nice to see you home. And dear Sammy, we love seeing you. Every time you make an entrance, I'm just delighted, and you are one of us, you know.
Thanks, TT. I think you're nice and you give good presents.
Yes, well, Del and I just love you to death, and we always just wanted another, so I'm thrilled to have both of you here, Jake and Sammy.
Good to see you, Mom. Missed you.
I would like to ask the mother, what is your name? What do?
Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't name myself. It's Madeline.
Oh, okay, Madeline. Yeah.
You know, I'm just trying not to make everything about me for once, you know? I didn't even say my name. Well, anyway.
Oh, no, now, Madeline, don't worry about that. You're all right. You're not making it about yourself. She asked you, so it's going to be okay.
Del, you are truly wonderful. You always just make me feel so great.
Excuse me, Madeline. I don't know if you're currently on medication.
Well,
but
that's
my name
forward.
is, I know. I believe that your husband's name is Theo. Is that
Oh yeah,
accurate? Does she call you Del?
No, it's okay. I'm Theodore Dale Swanson.
Oh, that's
so,
very strange.
yeah.
I was getting confused because my name is Delaware.
Oh yes,
You're Dr. Griffin in my book.
Okay, yes, thank you.
Yeah, so my father's name is also Theodore, and so when she was first dating me back when we were back in high school, we just she started everyone was calling me Dale back then. So
Okay,
she still does it. But
I also call him Ted, and I
well.
also call him, well, maybe we'll reveal that later.
well then,
Sammy, I didn't actually know their names until I was 15.
What?
Yeah, they got a lot of interesting nicknames for each other.
That's so loving. Before we move
Mother-in-law.
forward, because there are people who are going to be listening in, and maybe even visually talented people, would you mind describing what you look like? Or you can describe what you look like or what you look
I'll
like
start.
to each other. Oh, okay.
Just,
yes.
in order of height.
oh please do, Madeline.
I'm tall. How can I say it? I'm 6'2". Long black hair down to the back of my waist. Just picture Cher. I've got, tall boots on today. Unnecessarily, just leaning into it, I've got long white pants and a button-up pink shirt.
I'm a little embarrassed. I actually thought you were a Cher lookalike or something of the sort.
All the time. I get that all the time.
Oh, that's another nickname we have for her back at home. Our big Cher here. She's my, she's my big tree. I just she's sturdy, and I just like to lean on her sometimes.
Oh, Ted.
Yeah, TT Mads is like a big old birch tree.
Yeah.
TT, what TT is?
That's just what we call ants in our family.
It's like auntie, TT.
It's like Italian or some shit.
Okay.
Oh, Sammy.
Oh, is that what the kids are saying now? I need to put that down.
The Italian or some shit.
Well, you shouldn't be using that language around
I'm
adults
sorry.
like that.
Gotta watch yourself, Sammy.
Come on, little Sammy.
Jake, you said that I could cuss.
Well, you
Not
can.
when they're here.
Just not to excess. I don't know what your parents do, Sammy, around when you're at
Don't
their
tell
house.
them. Don't tell
Oh,
them.
oh.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Okay, my little
Don't tell them.
Susu.
Sammy,
My
don't
little
worry.
Susu, you are just fine. It's okay.
Yeah, don't worry. Your parents are off on that cruise. You're with us. You're with Jake. You're with your auntie, your TT and me.
You'll be good. They're not gonna do it.
Okay.
Probably.
I would
we
just
were
like to
describing
circle
ourselves.
back to what you look like.
Oh yeah, sure. So yeah.
Dale or Teddy or Theodore
Theodore,
or
yeah.
Theo. I have to admit, I'm also a Cubs fan. I noticed that you have a Cubs sweatshirt on. Well, how else would you describe yourself?
Oh yeah, well I got this. It was on sale. I thought it was a pretty good deal at the outlet store.
I wish you had worn that outfit I put out for you.
Well, I do have this new denim jacket I got on, and these white sneakers. I think that's what the kids are all wearing nowadays. I'm a high school teacher, and so I see them all wearing these clothes. So I think I got to be a cool teacher and a cool dad and a cool uncle to my little Sammy here. So I try to keep it fresh with the the TikToks and the denim jackets and all the freshest. What do they say? Like the fly clothes? Is
Drip. Drip.
Yeah, I drip.
Oh my!
Drip till you drown, Dad. Drip till you drown.
I'm dripping till I drown over here.
Okay, Jake. Well, you have a very peculiar look. Do you mind telling us what this style is?
Yeah, I decided to college, new experience. I want to be a new person. I was a little more bookish in high school, so I decided college I really had to make my mark. I've been hitting the gym constantly. My motto is pretty much, if my sleeves aren't out, then the day's not done yet. So yeah, I've shaved my head completely. I got my height from my mom. Didn't hit 6'2" quite yet, but I'm 6 foot tall, and so I just got my UMCP t-shirt on, go Terps, and shorts. But you're probably talking about the beard, aren't you?
Yeah, that's amazing for such a young man to have so much beard.
I just feel like if I got rid of the hair on top, I had to keep something, and
he gets all that testosterone from my side of the family. It's really, really impressive. And I'm just so glad that Jake has embraced his inner divine masculine. And while he is going through this phase, building and bulking and attracting incredible amounts of female attention, we just hope, Theodore and I just hope and pray that he doesn't leave his bookish ways behind too far.
Hey, got a 3.0 GPA.
Oh, honey.
All right.
I remember when you played football, and then now you look like a Viking.
That's what I've been going for, actually.
I like the braided beard, though. I like that you braided your beard.
Thank you, Sammy. I like the new look you got going on, too.
Thanks.
You poking out your shell here?
Yeah. So I guess people are listening to this or something. I have to describe. Okay. I'm wearing a big old hoodie that's like an XXXL, and it goes down below my knees, and I dye my hair lime green, and I am wearing big old stompy boots.
You remind me a bit of Billie Eilish, just a bit.
Oh,
Who's that?
our little Sammy is so brat,
Who's
A little
what?
more Charlie X.
She's a brat.
A Charlie, I think it is, what is that, like, 100 minus 10 is like XC, so like 90, 10 or something.
XC. I actually never have heard it out loud.
Oh, Ted, just adorable. I love him. He's like a little oak tree with acorns scattered all around him. Just a sea of chipmunks.
Well, you do the history lessons, you got to like do an outline, so you got to know your Roman numerals really well there. Except, you get to, second, the second half of the 20th century, and you got a lot of Roman numerals you got to write.
His students absolutely love him.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them, they follow me on the TikToks and the Grams. And, I just got on Threads. So, yeah.
Multi-platform, Dad.
Yeah,
I like it.
I was hoping this holiday you kids could show me some fresh moves for the TikTok dances.
I have to say this family seems very supportive, and I wanted to ask this family before we move forward, what kind of conversation would you like to have here? Would you like to have a help conversation? Is there something that someone needs advice on, or perhaps some kind of insight from a fellow family member? Or is this a hug conversation where you just want to feel an emotional connection with each other? Or is it one of those who am I conversations?
Can I talk? Can I go?
Oh, please there, Sammy.
I mean, I guess I'm feeling kind of like nervous or like anxious to do Thanksgiving, because every year we do Thanksgiving, some really crazy shit happens. And
Can you elaborate on this, Sammy? I'm sorry.
Well, my mom and dad said it's not good to talk about family things with strangers, like keep it in the family. But do you think...
Oh, no, Sammy, this is a therapist. She's registered, it's all safe space here.
Only if you want to.
Just things happen. Like last Thanksgiving, like Grandpa got stuck on the roof, and then we had to like helicopter him down, and that took hours.
Was he drinking excessively?
I don't really know. My parents didn't really want me to know, but he just didn't want to get down.
That was Uncle Benji that was on the sauce the year before.
Uncle Benji.
Yeah, he's pretty hard on the alcohol. I don't know if this guy's got a liver left.
Okay, and how does that affect you, Jake?
It was great. He drove out to Maryland and gave me like a handle full of Everclear. He made sure we had all the alcohol we needed for the whole year.
When was this?
I forgot you guys were here.
Oh no! Now,
My Jake. Jake, you're so young. You don't even know how to handle alcohol.
I mean, Uncle Benji showed me how not to do it.
well, you know, my older brother Benjamin and I, Theodore and Benjamin, always together. Growing up, he kind of got me into that around that age too, and I think I turned out all right. So, as long as you're doing it responsibly and you're not going anywhere, maybe we'll drink some wine at this Thanksgiving dinner.
Theodore.
Hey, I'm 20 now. It's close enough.
As long as he's not leaving the house. I don't know if it's okay to say this on this recording because, in the States, that's, over in Europe. I went backpacking over there once, and there they let you drink like as a teenager in some countries.
Wait, you went to Europe? You never mentioned this.
That was before he met me.
Well, I had to, I was trying to go discover myself, and I had packed a typewriter in my backpack, one of those big old heavy mechanical ones, so I didn't have to worry about plugging it in with electricity, and I was going to write my great novel, and I read up on a lot of history. I had that degree, and I thought I'm going to write a history book.
So, Teddy, it sounds like you went on this trip to Europe to have one of those "Who am I?" conversations. Mm-hmm. Who are you after this trip?
Well, I'm Theodore, Ted, Theo, Dale. I wear a lot of hats, I'm multifaceted.
And how do you feel about that?
Well, I feel pretty good about it. I think I've landed into a nice little family unit. I'm so happy to have Sammy here with us on this holiday.
I'm just wondering if you're perhaps being optimistic or overly positive or trying to be someone that you're not.
Well, I got 17 likes on my last TikTok. I think it's that gosh darn algorithm, it's kind of against me, people my age. But I
Ted,
think I was.
you really do go on with your stories, don't you?
Oh, yeah, it's like I slay.
Oh, yeah. Slay, Dad, slay.
When I met him, he was just the sweetest man. And over time, these stories just come out, and I don't even know if they're true. And, well, I just wish you could decide to be happy with who you really are and stop trying to reinvent yourself for these children, for these likes, for this social media, and just, focus on what makes you so happy, which it's your loving wife and family, isn't it?
Oh, of course, Madeline. I try to keep it fresh and hip for the kids and slay with the drip and, all.
Uncle, we don't.
Is my drip not slaying?
We don't.
It's just you're trying a bit hard.
Yeah, it's cool to be yourself now.
Is that a cap? Or is that the
it's
no
just
cap?
Dad, I got to tell you, I get shared your tweets a lot from kids back in school.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of them are following me now, and they're liking and reposting me.
Yeah, they're reposting
I really appreciate that.
But I don't know if you're reading the comments they're adding to it.
Ted, I'm in a support group. Not this one, but my Cappuccino Ladies Club for unfulfilled wives.
Okay, let's all just take a moment.
Can I say something?
Okay.
Uncle,
Yeah, little Sammy.
Just tell him.
Yeah,
You're-
go off the hook.
your
The chain or whatever it is.
footy pajama phase 3 Thanksgivings ago still gives me nightmares.
Oh my gosh, that had a lot of likes, because I was doing the ginger man, I think they call it.
Oh, that was junior year, wasn't it? Jeez.
Yeah, it's like the Superman, but it was Christmas themed.
It's just why were the footy pajamas so small?
I described you as a human oat latte. We had to go around the circle and describe our husbands, and some of them were, too bitter, and and too strong and too controlling, but there you were.
I'm so
flat
proud
white.
of you,
Oh.
Mother.
Not even a real milk.
Oh, so you're
Not
singing
even-
like I'm.
hold on, everyone,
Dad, I
please.
was proud of your bulge.
There's. I would like for you to unpack this, please. This metaphor. Of the
Dr.
oat.
Griffin, thank
Yes.
you. Thank you for asking. And let me just take a breath. Growing up, all I wanted was a real man to guide me and make me feel feminine. It's hard being tall. As a woman, it's hard. And even with this long hair, I just want something manly. And when I met him, he was so independent, and he rode a moped around Europe and all by himself. And now I come home and he's this changeling. It's like me, give me likes. I'm going to teach high school. I'm going to do what the kids say. I'm no cap and all this language. And he's got no soul. And I've had to look elsewhere.
What?
What, for like coffee?
Mother, what are you saying?
A woman has needs, Jake.
Oh, Jesus.
Jake, I think that we're coming to what I would consider some sort of impasse, and I would encourage everyone here to use both of your ears to open your heart and give everyone the benefit of the doubt.
I don't want to hear the next thing she's going to say.
I do. I'm really curious.
I want to hear it.
Dad.
Teo, Theodore Dale, if you could please uncross your arms and remove the phone that I see that is stuck in the crevice of your elbow. There must be some sort of addiction to Instagram or...
Oh, sorry.
You're recording this?
Oh, no. I was just checking to see if anyone liked my latest post before we walked in here.
think
Mom's
it
saying she's
might-
looking elsewhere and you're
I-
on Instagram?
I think you might want to put that away.
Oh, no, not on Instagram. It's Threads, son.
You're on,
It's,
I don't care if it's Threads or Snapchat or TikTok.
Yeah, and they call it X now, I heard.
No
But,
one, no one calls it that.
Oh, so I shouldn't be Xing?
Oh, my gosh. This is why I went to
Oh,
school on
sorry.
the other side of the country.
Yes, phone
Why
down,
don't you
phone
hand
down.
me your
Sorry.
device? Just hand it to me,
Here
and
you
I
go,
will
Dr.
put it in the Ziploc
You gotta let
baggie.
go of it.
I am going to put it. Give it.
Uncle,
no,
Uncle, you
let
gotta
go. Let go
release.
of. Let go of it,
Well,
please.
you know, I just...
Ted, for the love of God,
Let go
put
of
it
the phone.
down.
Let go. Thank
Got
you.
it. His
No,
hands.
okay.
Oh my God! You're
All
right.
right,
They
I'm
turn
just
purple.
setting it inside of the Ziploc bag. I'm putting it down here by my side.
Well, that's okay. That's it. That's just the one that I use, for, at high school.
Are you ready to really listen to your wife? To really receive what she's saying to you?
Jake, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. It's pretty clear what she's going to say.
Okay, just wait a second. Gigi,
Yes, sweet Sammy.
can you tell us everything?
I choose to focus on what can be controlled, not the past. Ted, honey, I love you. And I know that deep inside yourself, you are a whole manly man with a strong identity that doesn't need external validation. And that man is so hot. I know you're there. Please come out.
Ted, I need you to blink. I need you to blink.
Oh, is that why you've been calling me Dale lately instead of Theo? You want to go back to calling me Dale again and back like the old days, like riding the moped, the wind of all of Europe going through our hair.
Mr. Renner. Mr. Renner's first name is Dale.
Oh, dear.
Freaking quiz bowl coach?
Jake, he taught you so well. He knows everything.
That's manly?
I've never met a man more sure of himself than Dale Renner.
All right, everyone, we need to take a breath, please.
I'm learning so much.
Okay, Jake, you need to unfist your hand. Unfist your hand.
My mom is messing with my former teacher, and you want me to calm down?
It's all right. I just don't want a violent reaction.
I'm not gonna be violent.
It was 2 times. He wrote me a poem, and I have it in my wallet, but that was it.
All he did was write her a poem, and your mind went to a different place.
Yes.
Oh, Madeline. I'm sorry. I just being so obsessed with getting the approval of the kids at the school.
What about my approval?
Yeah, I think there's, at the end of the day, only one like that really matters.
What about your approval, Theo?
My approval?
Of yourself. Yours.
Oh.
Self-assuredness. Like a tree rooted to the ground, unwavering.
Oh, dear. You've always been my tree that I've always been able to lean on and feel grounded. And, I just think that, I just want to, fit in. But I think maybe just like going to Europe, maybe I found myself there. Maybe I thought I'd find myself here. But
you're like a leaf. You're not like a tree. You're like a leaf blowing in the wind. Right now, that's how you are.
Oh, Sammy, what is happening with you right now? What is going on?
I'm just thinking about secrets, because we're all sharing secrets right now. So I'm just thinking about secrets.
And is there anything else that you would like to share?
you want to take that cap off?
I understand what you're saying, but I really don't want to. I don't want to give that to you. You know, is that right?
Oh man, I thought he was being literal. Holy crap!
No, he was saying no cap, but like a loser.
Jeez, I don't know if I can take any more today.
Okay, so
Sammy?
my mom and dad are like always out like doing things or whatever, and it's because we're Mormon now.
Now?
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know you could do that.
They changed to Mormon, and so I'm Mormon too, and they're in Utah.
Latter-day Saints Mormon?
Yeah, Mormon.
Are you wanting to be Mormon, or are you?
I don't know. It's like kind of cool.
Okay.
I have like one of those like weird like onesie things on under my giant sweatshirt.
All right.
But I'm really interested in what TT was talking about. I'm really interested in that.
Okay.
Are you gonna have sister wives?
What?
Is that a thing?
She's maybe too young for this.
Oh, maybe
What are sister wives?
was the wine a bad idea when we get there? I can pick up some, Welch's grape juice for you if that's more your speed.
I'm 14.
Oh, that's right, little Sammy. You're 14. Now I know that. So maybe I shouldn't be giving you any alcohol.
I'm really grateful that you as a family are exploring things with one another and beginning to tell each other the truth. I'm just concerned here that we may not be able to come to some sort of conclusion or something that brings peace to you moving into the holiday, but
I will say I feel incredibly relieved and unburdened.
okay.
Yeah, you just dropped the burden on all of us.
Yeah.
It was
You're not gonna
it was a poem.
Do you want to?
It was a poem
That's
that
what
she
Stacy
received.
said.
Well, Madeline, if you want to really feel unburdened, how about you take that poem out of your wallet and read it to us all?
Oh,
Jeez. cheese.
I would love to hear this.
I would not.
Jake?
I bet it's going to be rich.
I'm so interested in this.
Yeah, go ahead. Take out the wallet and, wow, that's folded up tight there. I guess you didn't want anyone seeing it. Yeah, go ahead and unfold it. We're waiting.
Carry it with you?
In her wallet, she said.
It's a haiku. You will come to understand that it is not a crime. It's just a note of appreciation. I feel deeply seen when I read it to myself. Madeline, a cat. On the sofa, she is nothing but blanket and face.
Oh, that's gross.
Jake.
The cat's a metaphor.
For
I
what?
put many cats on the blanket and on the sofa.
What does this mean? Can you...
I'm not going to say it out loud.
Jake, we were having coffee, okay? It was cold. We were in his cabin, and I was curled up on his couch, and I had a blanket, and it was such a wonderful memory. He looked at me and he said, "You are just the most beautiful little kitty cat, and I just want to pet you and love you, and I'm going to build a fire for you, and I'm going to warm you up."
God, I love this.
The hell, Sammy?
Now, just wait a second here. When did you find time to go sneak off and go to a cabin with this Dale fella from my school? Was that when we were on spring break?
It was when you took your kids to the regionals. And I said I was doing a spa weekend. I'm sorry.
There was a lot of Instagrams that weekend.
Oh, Madeline.
Oh, no.
I remember when we went to the regionals.
Jake, Theo, okay.
He wrote my recommendation letter.
I think this passion is beautiful, and I think that we shouldn't tamper it with trying to be civil to one another right now. I believe that you all trust each other enough. Dale, Teddy, Theodore, can you please express your anger for a moment?
Express my anger. Well, that's a tough one.
Express your anger.
Like, I'm not sure how that looks like.
Express
it's just,
it.
It's like what I like to do is take that anger and just
Madeline,
like
look at
push
him.
it down.
Look at him.
Really
He looks very
far
manly right now. I think
until
there's
it,
something transforming
I
in
don't
here. Bring the
feel
anger out.
anything.
Bring it out,
I don't
Teddy.
want to feel it
No,
because
there
I
it
don't
is.
want to
You're
be
just
like my
puffing
drunk
up.
grandpa up
You are
on the
actually
roof who had to get
more
helicoptered
masculine.
off on
There he is.
Thanksgiving. And don't
There
call
he
me
is.
Dale ever again. The nerve of you sneaking off with my coworker, and I'm finding out about this here in front of our son and our niece. Madeline, you've always been my tree. I guess maybe you were looking for a second tree to put down roots with.
Dale, why are you collapsing? You were arising into yourself.
Well, it's uncomfortable, little Jake here was talking about Grandpa up on the roof. He did drink a lot, and he got angry all the time, and I just didn't want to be like him, So I just kind of pushed it all down so I could, go find myself in Europe, and I could just be this nice, likable fella that you see before you.
Madeline, how does that make you feel?
Theo, I just want you to be you and let me be your partner.
Okay, I want that too,
Even your voice right now, it's put on. That's not who you
Dale,
are.
what do you want to do with that poem? What do you want to do with that poem?
Here.
What do you want to do to
This
it?
little haiku over here. Oh,
There you... Good. Good. Yes. Yes.
Oh, take that. No cap on that, eh?
Okay.
There's your poem. I hope.
honey.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I think that was deserved. I think that you should have. If I wasn't meeting your needs, I wish you had just told me. Like, we could have worked this out. I would have.
Slap me.
Fridge.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
I'm really
sorry.
interested
I'll
in
never
this.
do it again.
Oh, my goodness.
I haven't done that in years, but.
I don't condone violence.
Wait,
please.
while they
What?
continue to do that a lot, as they continue to keep doing that, I'm going. Can we talk about other things that happened at Thanksgiving, like when you let all the turkeys out and they ran around City Hall?
I allegedly did that. For legal reasons, my lawyer says I can't say any more than that. But I may have, if I had, gone to the paddock and opened it up and laid out some seeds and just sent them all the way to City Hall.
So you were actually acting out some anger that your parents were having between one another.
It's not a coincidence that he has become so strong.
Oh, Jake, maybe I should have been a better example of anger and how to express it for you instead of being this cool dad you got. Maybe.
I don't know if you're actually cool, Dad. I did go to college and I've been soft and weak all my life because you're all here with your facts and your Instagram and you're with your metaphors, and I just wanted to be something. So I went to college. I got big. I shaved my head. I grew my beard. I got shorts to show my squat. I squat 475. I bench 325.
My boy, so strong.
And I still got cheated on too. And she said it was just a message. It was just an Instagram.
Oh,
So I'm just like my dad.
Jake, I'm sorry.
Just another loser.
No.
Just takes turkeys to City Hall because
You're not
I had
a
no friends to
loser.
hang out with. So I hung out with the turkeys.
It's not a loser
I was
thing
there.
to do. You were?
My kid cousin.
I was trying to convert them
The turkeys?
so that they go to heaven when we eat them.
That's very thoughtful.
Like they each get their own heaven per turkey.
I don't know. It's new. You're all going to hell, I think.
What?
Oh.
I don't know how that works, but I'm pretty sure you're all going to hell.
Sammy.
Well, Sammy, now,
That's
don't.
a big thing to be saying to people.
And
Your
just-
family members.
It's just
someone-
based on the book.
Okay.
Well, maybe Mormon hell ain't that bad, you know?
There's probably coffee there
Yeah, but like dancing and alcohol and coffee
Okay.
and slaps.
I'm feeling that
and feelings.
all of you here sitting in this hotel room with me are really needing connection. That's what's really needed here. And I think that our sweet Madeline and Teo are on their way to knowing how to be more deeply connected. And Jake, I think you're connecting to yourself. You don't have to be any sort of person that's not who you are. Maybe you should go to Europe and get on a moped and find yourself. And, oh, Sammy, you're so young. You don't have to decide anything right now, but I think being with family is important.
I mean, it's kind of hard to I love you guys and I like that I get to hang out with you, but my parents, they never hang out for holidays. I always get dropped off, always. And the craziest shit happens all the time. I bet we could go around and each name 2 things that happened in past Thanksgivings that were just outlandish and made me not really want to hang out with you guys very much.
Is everyone okay telling the 2 things? We don't have a lot of time left.
Maybe just one thing.
Doctor, just for this exercise. Okay, if you hand me back my phone for a moment.
Oh,
I just want to show.
It's down here on the floor in the Ziploc bag. All right.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you,
Your
Doctor.
phone.
So let me just open up the gram. If we go back to the very first picture, yeah, this is us. Around the Thanksgiving turkey. This was like the first picture I posted.
Oh,
And
I remember this
it's
one.
a memory I cherish, hashtag blessed, hashtag fam lit, all that. But, I call it a mistake because, this was the beginning of what sucked me into this, like, trying to get acceptance from other people outside of this family. And, family is what really matters. And, you're the ones that I want the likes from the most here. So I'll put down this phone now. Here you go, Doctor.
I like that photo, Dad. I still do.
Oh, thanks, son. It's a good memory.
Yeah, and then right after that, you tried to do something fancy with the turkey and it lit the house on fire.
Well, I was trying to make the turkey extra hashtag lit.
Baby steps, Theo.
I think
Like
that
I said, I regret it.
I think that we have gone down a long road today, and I think that we've actually come to a destination where this turkey meal, this gobble, gobble, glue, glue, this year will not be as intense for this family. I feel very proud of you, and I wish you the best.
Thank you, Doctor.
This has been Characters Anonymous, the Holiday Family Anonymous, and happy Thanksgiving.
Dr. Griffin, do you do one-on-one sessions?
I would for you, Jake. Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you for listening to Characters Anonymous. We release new episodes every Wednesday, everywhere. Please don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review wherever you're listening from. And if you like us, tell your friends about us. We can only continue to do this important work with your support, so please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/charactersanonymous. That's with a capital C in characters and a capital A in anonymous. Over there, we are offering early access to new episodes every Monday, and even a little shout out from one of our characters. Thank you again for listening, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Take care of yourself.